Hey everyone, welcome back. Grab your saddle and your popcorn because today we're diving boots first into the wild, dusty, utterly addictive world of Western television. And trust me, these aren't your grandpa's horse operas. We're talking blood, sweat, family drama, revenge plots, and landscapes so gorgeous they'll make you want to quit your job and move to Montana. Whether you're here because you just binged Netflix The Abandons or you're just craving some good old-fashioned frontier chaos, I've got 10 absolute bangers for you. Oh, and before we gallop off, all the streaming info is waiting for you in the first pinned comment down below, so check that out. All right, let's ride. Okay, first up, and look, I'm just gonna say it, this one's fresh off the Netflix ranch and it's already causing a stir. We're talking about a show that drops you right into 1850s Washington territory where two women are about to tear each other apart over land, power, and everything in between. You've got a mining magnate on one side, a homesteader on the other, and absolutely zero chill between them. It's gritty, it's violent, it's got romance and secrets spilling everywhere, and honestly, the performances are chef's kiss. Now, the storyline feels a little been there, done that if we're being real, but what sets us apart is how it tackles stuff most Westerns just ignore: class warfare, found family, and the brutal reality of displacement. Critics are split on this one. Some love the rawness, others think it's everything wrong with TV right now. Harsh. But you know what? Sometimes chaos is exactly what you need. This is The Abandons, and it's messy in the best way. Next, let me ask you something. Have you been living under a rock? Because if you haven't seen this show yet, we need to talk. This is the modern Western that everyone and their mother has been obsessed with. We're talking sprawling Montana ranch, a family that makes The Sopranos look low-key, and enough backstabbing to fuel a Shakespearean tragedy. The patriarch here is trying to keep his empire intact while literally everyone, developers, politicians, rival ranchers, wants a piece of it. And the drama, unmatched. Every season builds like a thunderstorm rolling in, and just when you think you can breathe, bam, someone's betrayed, someone's shot, someone's crying in a barn. The direction is stunning, the storytelling is addictive, and honestly, it spawns so many spin-offs that it's basically a TV universe now. If you love power struggles and family implosion with gorgeous cinematography, you need Yellowstone in your life immediately. Speaking of spin-offs, yeah, we're staying in the same family here, but trust me, this one hits different. We're jumping back to the 1920s now, and let me tell you, this show is heavy. You've got Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren running a ranch during the worst possible time. Economic depression, prohibition, the whole world falling apart, and they're just trying to hold it together. But it's not just about them. There's this whole storyline with their nephew off on some wild adventure abroad, plus this heartbreaking look at Native American boarding schools that'll absolutely wreck you. The performance is legendary. Ford and Mirren bring so much gravitas, it's almost unfair. The landscape's breathtaking. The emotional weight, it'll crush you in the best way. It's only got one season so far, but it's so rich and epic that it feels like you've watched an entire saga. If The Abandons got your blood pumping, 1923 will grab your heart and refuse to let go. Alright, buckle up because this next one is a straight up visual masterpiece. We're talking every single frame looks like it belongs in a museum. The story? An English woman crosses the ocean in the 1890s hunting for revenge after her son's death, and she teams up with this Pawnee ex-cavalry scout, and together they just barrel through the frontier like a storm. It's only 6 episodes, but it feels massive, operatic even. The chemistry between the leads is electric, the violence is brutal, the storytelling is bold and artistic in a way that makes you sit up and pay attention. Plus, it doesn't shy away from the ugly parts of history, colonization, violence, all of it, but it weaves it into this emotionally intense journey that sticks with you. If you want a Western that feels like prestige cinema and isn't afraid to take risks, you absolutely cannot miss The English. Seriously, this one's a stunner. And now we're switching gears a little because this one's got that crime procedural vibe mixed with frontier grit, and honestly, it works so well. Picture this: Wyoming, a rugged sheriff dealing with his wife's death, trying to keep the peace in a county that's half cowboy land, half Cheyenne reservation. Every episode is a new case, but there's this ongoing emotional thread that keeps you hooked. You've got murder investigations, political drama, loyalty, grief. It's got layers, people. And it ran for 6 seasons, which means you've got plenty to sink your teeth into. The lead performance is rock solid, the storytelling is steady and rewarding, and the way it weaves in Native American culture feels genuine and respectful. Plus, fun fact, it was so popular that fans literally saved it from cancellation. If you want something with heart, grit, and a slower burn that pays off big time, LONGMIRE is your guy. Oh, and hey, before we keep going, if you're loving this list, do me a solid and smash that subscribe button and hit the like button. It seriously helps us out and lets me know you want more TV series goodness. Plus, you'll never miss another chaotic rant about the best shows to binge. All right, back to the Wild West. This next one is a limited series, which means it's short, sharp, and absolutely ruthless. 7 episodes, that's it, but wow does it pack a punch. Set in 1884, we've got this terrifying outlaw hunting down his former protege, who's hiding out in a town that's basically run entirely by women after a mining disaster killed most of the men. The tension is insane. You've got this looming threat circling closer and closer, and meanwhile, the women of this town are holding their ground like absolute warriors. The performances are magnetic, the villain is genuinely chilling, the leads have so much heart and complexity, and there's zero filler. Every single episode earns its place. It's beautifully shot, emotionally brutal, and the final shootout? Chef's kiss. If you want a Western that respects your time and delivers pure, uncut brilliance, Godless is a perfect binge. Okay, now we're getting into post-Civil War America, and it's about to get messy. This show throws you into the chaos of building the Transcontinental Railroad, and it's not pretty. We're talking greed, ambition, violence, and a man on a revenge mission who gets caught up in something way bigger than himself. Over 5 seasons, this thing evolves from a revenge tale into this sprawling ensemble drama with freedmen, immigrants, Native Americans. Everyone's caught in the gears of progress, and it's brutal and beautiful at the same time. The character arcs are so complex, the performances are breathtaking, and the visuals of those railroads cutting through untamed land? Iconic. It's unapologetic about showing the dark side of the American dream, and honestly, that's what makes it so powerful. If you want a Western that digs deep and doesn't flinch, Hell on Wheels is a must-watch. This next one is a generational epic, and I mean that literally. We're bouncing between 2 timelines, one in 1849 where a kid gets abducted by Comanches and learns to survive, and another in 1915 where that same guy is now a ruthless oil baron played by Pierce Brosnan. And let me tell you, he is brutal. The show explores identity, ambition, empire building, and how violence shapes legacy. It's only 2 seasons, but it feels complete, like a full, finished story. The dual narrative is so smart because you see how the past carved this man into who he became, and Brosnan's performance is commanding and terrifying. The direction captures both the rawness of frontier survival and the opulence of Texas oil money, and it's just rich. If you want a Western that's as much about psychology as it is about gunfights, The Sun delivers big time. Alright, this one just dropped and it is unrelenting. We're talking 1857 Utah territory, and it's chaos. Mormons versus the US Army, indigenous tribes caught in the crossfire, a mother and son trying to survive, revenge plots, all of it. It's only 6 episodes, but it's harrowing, intense, and absolutely brutal. The visuals are gorgeous, the performances are killer, but be warned, the violence is heavy. Some people think the narrative feels a bit fragmented, and the modern filming style doesn't always vibe with the period setting, but honestly, it's compelling. It strips away the romance of the Old West and shows you the raw, unforgiving reality. Plus, it censors women in the story, which is refreshing. If you want something that punches you in the gut and doesn't apologize, American PRIMEVAL is a wild, bleak ride. And finally, we're at number 1. And this is the one you absolutely cannot skip. This show redefined what Westerns could be. Set in a lawless mining camp in the 1870s, it's about ambition, survival, and the messy birth of a community. You've got a foul-mouthed saloon owner running the town, a sheriff trying to bring order to chaos, and dialogue so rich it feels like Shakespeare with a whiskey habit. The performances are iconic, the writing is electric, the direction captures both the grime and the grandeur. It's just perfect. It only ran for 3 seasons, which is a crime, but they gave us a movie in 2019 for closure, and honestly, this show's impact is still felt today. If you consider yourself a Western fan and you haven't seen this, stop what you're doing. This is Deadwood, and it's essential. And there you have it, friends. 10 Westerns that'll make you feel like you've been riding across the plains, dodging bullets, and living 1,000 lives. Whether you want family drama, revenge tales, or just gorgeous landscapes and killer performances, this list has you covered. Let me know in the comments which one you're watching first. And if I missed your favorite, tell me. I love hearing from you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check that pinned comment for all the streaming info. Until next time, happy watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ride safe!